طريقتنا الصحبة والخير في الجمعية إنما أموالكم فتنة Allah Azze ve Celle malınız, çocuklarınız, aileniz size imtihandır diyor.
Allah says that your belongings, your children, your family are a test.
İmtihan, zorluk olur bazen iyilik olur.
This test can sometimes be difficult. This test can sometimes be good.
Bunu da terbiye ederken Allah'ın sevdiği, Allah'ın istediği yolda terbiye etmek lazım.
And when we educate our children, we need to educate them in a manner that Allah Almighty will be pleased with them.
Çocuğu da sabıra öğretmek lazım.
It is important to teach one's child patience.
İyilik yapmayı öğretmek lazım.
To teach the child to do goodness.
Ne gibi yardım yapması için insanlara, onları gene hepsini,
and to teach the child to be helpful to their fellow people.
O terbiye edep üzerine olarak,
as parents, we need to teach our children how to behave well with good manners.
Öğretmek senin vazifendir.
As parents, it is your duty to teach your children good manners.
O vazifeyi yaparsan hem sen iyi olur, senin için iyi olur, hem onun için iyi olur.
Fulfilling this duty will be good for you and for your child as well.
Çocuk, şimdiki ahir zamanda yaşıyoruz. Peygamber sallallahu aleyhi ve sellem dediği gibi teredil ümme rabbetaha, bu son zamanların işareti. Yani köle sahibini doğurur.
We now live in the end of times, and our beloved Prophet, peace be upon him, described that one of the signs of the end of times is going to be that the slave is going to give birth to its master.
Yani öyle artık köle gibi olmuşlar.
And thus we see that parents have become slaves.
Ne derse çocuk onu yapacaklar.
And they do whatever their children request them to do.
Onun isteklerini getirecekler.
And thus we see parents fulfill every wish of their children.
Sonu yoktur.
But there is no limit in fulfilling the children's wishes.
Ne kadar verirse o kadar daha şey. Halbuki
the more you give a child, the more it wants.
Onun her şeyi fazla vermek iyi değil.
It is not good to spoil a child by giving it more and more.
Biraz kendisi de gayret etsin biraz.
It is important to teach a child to show effort and to endeavor and struggle for itself.
Nefsine hakim olsun.
It is important so that the child learns how to control its ego.
Sonra iyilik yaparken sen zorluk yapmış olursun yani sen.
Because if you spoil your child by fulfilling your child's every wish, then you are actually not doing good to that child, but you're harming that child.
Zoru görünce daha sonra ne yapacağını şaşırır.
Because if you always do as your child desires, then when that child confronts a situation that is difficult, then that child will not know how to behave in that difficult situation.
Ya yoldan çıkar ya kötü şeyler yapar.
And then that child may either go astray from the right way, or it will do bad things.
Onun için bu iyilik yapıyorum diye zanneder bazı insanlar.
Therefore, don't think that spoiling your child and fulfilling your child's every single wish is not a good thing.
Halbuki kötülük yapar.
Actually, fulfilling your child's every wish, every single wish, is harmful to your child.
Kaside burada da dediği gibi nefis çocuk gibidir.
And in the Qasida Burda, it is described that the ego is like a child.
Ve süt verirsen hiç 5-6 yaşına, 10 yaşına kadar süt emebilir şeyde. Ama onun
And you may, for example, give a child mother milk up until the age of 5, 6, or 10.
annenin sütünden kesmek lazım.
But there needs to come a time when you need to stop to give that child mother milk.
O da insanların her şeyi verip de daha sonra vermeyince isyan ediyor.
And likewise, we need to teach our children to live their lives and not to be dependent on their parents in every situation, because if they always depend on their parents, the moment they confront a difficult situation, they do not know how to overcome it and become helpless.
Ama bu zamanın insanları Peygamber sallallahu aleyhi ve sellem tam dediği zamanda yaşıyoruz.
And so we find ourselves in the situation our beloved Prophet, peace be upon him, has described.
Her şey köle gibi olmuş.
And thus we see that people have become like slaves.
İnsanlar çocuklarına.
People have become slaves of their children.
Çocuklar hizmet edecek olan anneye babaya çocuklardır.
It should be the children that should be serving their parents.
Şimdiki insanlar tersini yapıyor.
But now, these days, the opposite is the case.
Onun için çocuklar da doğruyu, kötüyü bilmiyor.
And this is why then children can no longer distinguish between good or bad.
Nedir iyi, nedir kötü de bilmiyor.
Children can no longer differentiate between goodness and badness, because they have been spoiled by their parents and them fulfilling every single wish of theirs.
Sırf bana hizmet edin, bana verin, benimle ilgilenin.
We see that children expect their every single wish to be fulfilled. They want to be the focus and center of everyone, and they want to be served, and they want to be listened to and obeyed to.
İstiyor her yerde çünkü dünyanın her yerinde aynı şekilde olmuş.
And the situation holds true everywhere in this world.
İslam'ın adabı, usulü her şeye yeter.
The manners of Islam are sufficient for everything and everyone.
En güzelini onun verdiği talimatla olur.
Islam has taught us the best of manners, and Islam has taught us the best behavior.
Allah Azze ve Celle'nin verdiği talimat İslam'dadır.
Islam contains Allah Almighty's instructions.
Nasıl yaşayacaksın, nasıl çoluğun çocuğunu terbiye edeceksin diye.
Islam teaches us Allah Almighty's instructions, how to live, how to behave, and how to raise our children.
O Allah Azze ve Celle bize öğretmiş.
Allah Almighty has taught us about these things through Islam.
Kendi kafana göre bu kafirin öğrettiği şekilde yaparsan,
we must not make up our own minds about how to raise our children, but follow the instructions of Allah Almighty, and we shouldn't follow the way of the disbelievers.
Hiçbir işe yaramaz. Allah
If we follow the way of the disbelievers, it will be of no use and of no benefit.
muhafaza etsin. Allah nefsimize terbiye versin hepimize inşallah.
May Allah Almighty protect us, and may Allah Almighty train and teach our egos.
Allah tawfik. Al-Fatih.